action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center to Kyle Anderson. Short jumper won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing the...
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving right to the basket. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Ed Davis to Rivers. Got it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Fareed. Screen coming. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Fareed. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Ed Davis to Rivers. Has a chance, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Favors to Oladipo. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. To Conley. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Ferguson to Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Ed Davis snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. 2-point advantage. Anderson to Conley. Can't connect from inside. Ferguson to Fareed. Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
OKC ball. Ferguson to Oladipo. To Fareed. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Missed his first. That one goes.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Conley to Rivers. Derek Favors with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors. line to shoot. Conley buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. To Favors. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cleaning the off and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Oklahoma City's got it. Ferguson to Fareed. Oladipo defended by Rivers. To Favors. And it's Conley with the rebound. Conley into the front court. Up 5. To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Gilgeous-Alexander. Short jumper, won't fall. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Oladipo grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander to Oladipo. And that's rebounded by Rivers. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 5. To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Anderson looking for his man. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Goes to the left side. Ferguson to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo to Fareed. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
It's Minnesota basketball. They'll get it down to Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Favors to Oladipo. Wolves have it. Austin Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. To Kyle Anderson. Shot clock winding down. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll go over some tactics now in this
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-8 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-8 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 43.
going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Conley into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. Mike Conley, 2 of 4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he
Game
can't go
1-8
anywhere without his
Oklahoma
core.
City Thunder 1-1-5 Minnesota Timberwolves
Oh, he's
1-4.
denied. That kid can block out the sun, man.
Minnesota at the controls. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Gilgeous-Alexander.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-8 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown
To
2023.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Conley into the front court. His team up by 7. Down low for Gobert. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing going here on that drive. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Gobert to Conley. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Mike Conley. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 11. Count the basket inside.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Gobert. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Fareed gets it in the left corner. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Terrence Ferguson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the 3-point play. The lead is down to 6.
Game 1-8 Milwaukee Bucks 1-5 Miami Heat 1-0-7.
Towns to Gobert. Dang, picked up by Ferguson.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Thunder with the basketball. Throws it down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Gobert to Conley. Kenneth Fareed rejects it. Has a look. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Long key from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. It's the Timberwolves in front. on to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Lead is 2. To Gobert. Can't connect. Karl Anthony Towns pins it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Fareed. Nice pass to set things up. Now a timeout here for the things here in the second quarter. Head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down.
Entering the game for the Thunder, number 15, Derek Favors.
And he makes them both. Screen coming.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
For 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen to Gobert. Has a chance with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Karl Anthony Towns swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives you... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Mike Conley has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Entering the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Thunder with the basketball. Favors. The drive right to the basket. Easy path to the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Davis. Scores from the post. Teodosic with it. Down 6. To Favors. Moutier. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Baseline drive. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Favors. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Favors shot, no good. To Kyle Anderson. Shot won't go. Moutier into the front court. Margins 8. Here comes the screen.
Coming, screen left, coming, screen.
Ed Davis sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Favors. Moutier. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Teodosic with it. Down a dozen. To Favors. Moutier. Oh, nice find for the basket. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Ed Davis. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Can't connect from in close. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Davis. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Moutier. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Conley. Down to 5 on the 24. To Conley from long range. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Minnesota with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in, just not going down. To Fareed. Mike Conley, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Conley. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Mike Conley trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Fareed. Goes to the left side. Ferguson to Fareed. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Goes to the right side. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, emphatic slam.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Visit our team website for more details.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Fareed. Here comes the screen. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 40.
goes 2 for 2 at the line. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Kyle Anderson picked up by Ferguson. Probing the defense. Not that time. Another follow. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
To Davis. Won't go down. Defenders.
No! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Substitution being made in this one. To Rivers.
I told you the screen was coming.
Has a chance. Rivers shot there, won't go.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Gilgeous Alexander. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
The follow won't go either. Ferguson to Gilgeous Alexander. Short jumper won't fall. To Rivers. Here comes the screen. To Davis. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Oklahoma City, number 14, Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Timberwolves have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Timberwolves have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder are still very much in this matchup. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game drive. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Gilgeous-Alexander. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Austin Rivers to Conley. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. To Favors. Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ferguson to Gilgeous-Alexander. Work it down to Favors. Ed Davis able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest. Austin Rivers. To Kyle Anderson. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. The shot almost.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Anderson. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line.
Get it, shoot it again.
To Kyle Anderson. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Ferguson to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mike Conley with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Victor Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
To Davis. Can't miss those.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
And Victor Oladipo can't fault the defender there. Hits the contested three.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Favors to Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. He's now 4 for 6.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Kyle Anderson picked up by Ferguson. To Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Oladipo. To Favors. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Derek Favors at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Timberwolves have the basketball. Ed Davis to Rivers. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Oladipo had made his first couple, but he misses there. Ed Davis to Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. To Oladipo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Victor Oladipo trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Rivers. Scores from the post.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Oladipo defended by Rivers. Ferguson to Moutier. Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
The shot by Rivers, no good. Favors to Moutier. Victor Oladipo. Can't connect, it's no good. Conley into the front court. His guys down 3. They go down to Davis. Missed it. Almost got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation to Conley. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Mike Conley. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. The Thunder have the possession to Oladipo. To Fareed. Can't connect from in close. To Conley. Not going down for him this time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Oladipo knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oklahoma City ball. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Sizing up the defense to Rivers. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oladipo, guarded by the former Dookie. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Rivers. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. Ferguson to Oladipo. Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Gobert to Conley. Ed Davis to Gobert. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Trying to cash in. Gobert comes up empty. OKC ball. Favors to Fareed. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Conley to Davis. To Conley.
Big pick right there.
Beyond the arc for three. Good contest on the three. Conley misses.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oladipo to Favors. Gobert with the rebound. Conley into the front court. His group now down 2. Gobert. Textbook defense. Teodosic with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Short jumper stays out. Ed Davis to Conley. Block shot.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Oklahoma City's got it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Derek Favors at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Count the free throw as well.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. I got him.
To Gobert. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Pick up.
To Oladipo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Towns to Gobert. To Conley. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Thunder with the lead. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Thunder with the basketball. Surveys the floor, fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Hits the first free throw.
Oh, good shot, boy.
2 for 2 on that trip. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Oladipo. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
to Gobert. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Count the basket.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Teodosic with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Gobert. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock.
Right here.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oladipo into the front court. Leads 4. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Anderson to Towns. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Gobert. 4-3. And Rudy Gobert got it away fast. Knocks down the 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Oladipo. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Gobert to Towns. Has a look. Karl Anthony Towns. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Favors. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Davis. To Kyle Anderson. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Teodosic with it. Leads a bucket. To Favors. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
It's Minnesota basketball. To Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Austin Rivers. Screen coming. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. To Davis. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Screen coming. Oladipo picked up by Rivers. Down the lane. Shot won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. To Favors. Cashes in for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Rivers. Scores from the post. The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions.
Fareed. Has a chance. Shot by Ferguson off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teodosic with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Fareed. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. For 3, not easy.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
To Rivers. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Ed Davis snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Rivers into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Fareed to Favors. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. To Kyle Anderson. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
That's no good. with a piece. Thunder with the basketball. To Moutier. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Anderson. Derek Favors rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Austin Rivers. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Fareed to Gilgeous-Alexander. Short jumper stays out. To Rivers. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
The Thunder have the possession. Fareed to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander to Moutier. OKC now with 4 to shoot. To Gilgeous-Alexander from long range. The rookie, Gilgeous-Alexander, with the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good. He finishes off the three-point play as they take a 3-point lead. Oklahoma City ball. Oladipo. To Fareed. Goes to the left side. Shot from in close, no good.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Shot from the lane won't go. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Fareed. To Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the shot clock. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
The assist from number 40.
It's a victory for the Timberwolves. as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Timberwolves finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.